I have to ponder how many
Okay, so we are
two-parters
now
in
live.
Justice League
Apparently,
do
we have
not
been live for
feature
40 seconds,
Batman.
but YouTube didn't tell me. Uh, Hello, everybody. Welcome to Unofficial Commentary on Resident Evil, Vendetta, and Justice League. Yes, so we've been live for approximately the last 40 seconds, and nobody actually bothered to tell me. Also, Discord's pushed. Discord is fucking with my microphone right now. So I had to enable push to talk, and thus will have to be mashing down the tilde key at all times.
Yep. So
Let's be
we're
real
doing,
here. If you're watching this show, you know who we are.
but what if they don't?
Okay, Kevin, do you want to introduce us?
Hello, my name is Turd Ferguson.
And my name is, Jonathan Creek.
And we are doing Resident Evil Vendetta.
Yes, the last of the CGI Resident Evil movies, at least for now.
And the last and in general the last of the Resident Evil films, period.
Yes, until they get that one with Neil McDonough not playing Wesker in it.
Huh.
Seriously, they
So
cast Neil McDonough in a Resident Evil movie and didn't get him to play Wesker. What the fuck, guys?
L they might as well have just gotten back Jason O'Mara. L L
The fact that
L.
I still can't get over that. I still can't fucking get over that.
Oh, and this will be the first video where I'm using my new microphone.
Yes, you sound quite good. In fact, you probably sound quite close to what I sound like.
Yep.
Right, so do you have the, I was about to say, do you have the Q movied up, but that's not
Yes, I have
correct
the movie
English.
queued. Yes, I have the movie queued up on Amazon Prime Video.
Cool. Then let's get started in 3, 2, 1.
Neat. Thank you, Sony, for continuing to censor our Japanese media. Go fuck
And
yourselves.
shutting down your entire Japanese division.
Wow.
Yeah, they
They
actually did that.
they just want to take so many L's to the face, don't they?
They just want to fucking suck.
And they wonder why people are going over to Microsoft.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people. All just because I'm used to PlayStation 4 controller, but point still stand. Oh, this film takes place between Resident Evil 6 and 7.
Yeah. At this point, me personally, it'll be down to whether I get an Xbox One X, an Xbox Series X or PS5 first, and, neither seems that likely at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I want an Xbox Series X more because I have a bunch of Xbox 360 games I'd like to play on it.
Oh, and this is the last S thing that that thing where Leon is voiced by Matthew Mercer. Which is kind of sad because I would have liked to see him voice early Leon in RE2 remake.
Yes. And sadly, Roger Craig Smith does not reprise his role as Chris.
Nope. They got a previous actor to play him.
Who did not reprise his role later on.
Nope. They got another actor for Resident Evil 7.
Who, if... Am I mistaken in saying that he reprises in Resident Evil 8?
We'll find out.
Eh. Why did you eject the perfectly good shell from that?
Who knows? He doesn't look it.
The face is definitely a hell of a lot different than it was, but the hair is the same as it was in RE6.
Well, Ruben Langdon still does the motion capture for Chris.
Huh. Yeah, you should know this by now, buddy.
Well, what if the guys knew?
This shit has been going on for 20 years at this point. This guy does not sound enough like Chris. Like, he sounds
No,
like
he
a
does
young
not.
Chris. Like, this.
Like he
Like,
voiced Chris in Umbrella Chronicles.
That explains it. He sounds like young Chris. He sounds like he'd sound in, like, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil, Code Veronica. He doesn't sound like, grizzled Chris would sound at this point. Roger Craig Smith had that voice nailed.
And meanwhile, Matt Mercer still can sound like either Roger Craig Smith or Troy Baker.
Okay, so, why is this guy briefing us on what BOWs are?
You do realize that you do realize that they do this.
Because, there was a movie before this, and a movie before that, and a game before that, and a game before that, and you get my point.
Yep.
I will say the mocap animation appears to be a hell of a lot better in this than it was in the last two movies.
Yes, it certainly has improved.
And there's not nearly as much weird digital noise across the screen.
This seems awfully familiar, doesn't it? I feel like...
Second, this is the opening to the first game.
Yep.
Mansion, woods, Spec Ops guys landing in the middle of fucking nowhere. Now it's starting to be reminiscent of Resident Evil 0 because we have the Hispanic commander.
Yeah, but we don't have the one that gets bitten twice by the yawn and somehow survives.
Okay, in this light, he looks more like Chris. Why does it look just like the Spencer Mansion?
How many times have they called back to the Arkley Mansion incident?
Well, so far, twice. Resident Evil 5's DLC and this.
Hey, at least Resident Evil 5's DLC was fun.
Yes, it was.
Only just because you got to do the old tank controls.
That was kind of hilarious.
I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this.
You ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Oh, I've had that feeling.
I think I might be getting that feeling right now. Do I need to go grab some, I don't know, some octagons to slide into a door? Am I gonna
Do
have
we
to
need
throw
some
fucking
hell, we might as well get Barry Burton here to tell one of them that they're the master of unlocking.
Yeah, am I gonna have to go like throw the master of the house's horribly deformed daughter down a pit?
But then she come back later as a boss in a first person shooter. I'm serious about that. Wesker fights her in the Arkley Mansion, and as he's escaping.
Yeah, I remember that.
Be a good girl and stay dead this time.
Oh, hey, I spy a guy who's definitely got like 2 weeks retirement. And we've got another one there. I.e. Faceless Soldier that we only had to model a fucking mask for and could reuse endlessly.
Of course. Nice digital watch there, Chris.
Product placement. Product placement. How much you want to bet that's made by Sony?
I would take that bet. So are we going to assume that Nezuko is going to be under that cover? Nah, who are we kidding?
Nah, it's just going to be a large friendly dog who just wants to be.
Or it's just a dumb
Fed
truck.
Scooby snacks and solve mysteries was what I was going to say, but
Yeah, but Scooby's a Great Dane.
I said a large friendly dog.
Guys, come on. That's a rookie mistake. Oh, someone's controlling in the thing. Maybe don't stare at it. Get out of
Yeah.
there.
I think we might have accidentally interrupted a production of Toy Story.
You got a friend in me.
You
Oh, there's the
got a
zombie.
friend in me when the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your next one back.
Hey, I was playing with the.
Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, you dumbasses! It's a zombie. It is the fucking BOW that you guys were talking about at the start of the mission. No, he's not. He's a fucking zombie. He's got blood all down the front of his shirt and red fucking arms, and he's. Oh, hey, it's Heath Ledger's Joker.
Some part of me has to ponder or something.
How he got those scars?
No. I have to wonder or if this was like before the RE engine was a thing.
That may very well have been, but I don't know. I'll look on the back of the box and see. It might say something about it.
Because that actually looked really good. Like the way the zombie's face just like popped open. I'm like, that looks like something straight out of RE2 remake. Oh, he's dead.
And of course, it was the faceless soldier that.
Ah, it's a family of zombies.
Open up your fucking. Thank you. See, Chris isn't stupid. That guy is. Shoot them. Shoot them, Chris. Well, that's more alcoholism. And that guy's. See, that guy was wearing protective clothing on his wrists and still got bit. And Chris isn't, but he's not. Hey, since when could the zombies speak?
You'll
Shoot him.
see. It actually kind of becomes a plot point in the movie.
Well, you're gonna have to kill him. Or at the very least, chop off his arm.
Nope.
Take that fucking machete, you. Chris, what happened to the machete you used to carry with you on all of your fucking missions? Why do you have your Samurai Edge set to burst fire mode? You're one shot, one kill Redfield.
Perhaps he wanted to double tap.
Well, triple tap.
Ah, it's the ring girl.
It's Lilo.
Ayuba!
Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. It's that guy from the elevator. You know, that guy who only has a, yeah. There's a guy who has no legs who but can run really fast on his hands. Who plays a lot of
Oh, they're
horror
dead.
shows and Omae wa mou shinderu.
Jeez.
You know, somehow I get the feeling there would be more resistance than that.
Also, did Walter C. Donays make that trap?
Hello, my name is Walter C. Dornez. No, apparently it's the bastard offspring of Anakin Skywalker and Virgil from Devil May Cry.
But he's not the storm that is approaching, nor provoking.
And of course, Chris isn't going to run into anything like that because he's the main character.
Hey, at least it's better than having Alice
You
be in
threw your
these.
shoulder through that in the previous cut and then went face first out.
Oh, hello.
And now Boulder Puncher Redfield is going to get his ass handed to him by a guy in a suit.
Who is actually a surprisingly good martial artist.
Okay, is that... There's your fucking knife. Why did it get so small between this and the previous game?
I love how this is choreographed.
That is pretty good choreography, yeah.
Ooh, good thing he was wearing a bulletproof vest. And a good thing he remembered or that it was bulletproof. And I'm the guy who kicked your ass.
Oh, why, hello there. It's Bane. It's Bane and Talia al Ghul.
Talia al Ghul.
Yeah, that's what I said, Talia al Ghul. I didn't know this was the Dark Knight Rises.
Bane, there was a relationship between her and Bane in the comics.
Why is Bane wearing Doctor Doom's mask?
Who knows?
When your body is broken and your city is burned to the ground, then you have my permission to die. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. My city got nuked 20 years ago.
Oh, and those zombies can distinguish between friend and foe?
Uh-huh. Sure they can.
Yeah, they actually can.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the zombies.
He pointed this out to him.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't paying attention to the zombies in that shot.
Chris, why would you mourn for a zombie?
Chris, this is like the 5th time you've been through this. You'd think you'd get used to it by now.
Perhaps one such as him could never get used to something like this.
Meh. Also, it would kind of make more sense for, like, say, Jill to have been down in the house, and for Chris to be the one to do the rescuing, because, you know, he's the fucking Air Force pilot, and also the fucking, Ace shot?
Oh, and we get a flashback. Those two seem like they're going to live a nice, healthy life together. Wouldn't you agree, Alex?
Oh, absolutely. There's nothing at all suspicious about this. Oh, wait, it's a predator drone. Nuke the fucker! And somehow Palpatine survived.
We're never going to let that go, folks.
There's no time for us. There's no place for us. What is this thing that builds our dreams? Yet slips away.
By the way,
From
this was a preempted strike at him, not...
Who wants to live forever? Who wants to live forever? Ooh, ooh.
By the way, that was a preempted strike at him, not, he didn't do anything. Yet.
It's all decided for us. This world has only one sweet moment set aside for us.
4 months later in Chicago.
4 months later from what? From that flashback or from the
Mansion?
we had earlier? Okay,
from the...
it would be very nice to be clear about that, Frank Miller.
Oh, hi, Rebecca Chambers. We haven't seen you since... I think the first
the only
game.
appearance since Resident Evil 0, actually.
15 years since that game.
There's not only one virus making everybody flip out.
It's the most recent one that's making people to flip out.
Boy, maybe you could, I don't know, not put your back to a fucking wall.
Those look like Starbucks coffee cups.
Yes.
Fran would love those. I, meanwhile, would be like, why?
It's somebody evil. Yes, because her hairstyle has not at all changed since her first appearance. Chris looks nothing like he did in the first game, but, you know, his red hair has turned black. Meanwhile, Rebecca looks absolutely fucking identical despite 20 years passing.
She's gotten taller.
Nah, I'm more talking about her face and hairstyle. And, well,
True.
Also her outfit later in the movie based on the poster.
I have to ponder how long between the Japanese release and the English dub release.
I don't know, but holy shit, I just realized her outfit is the same color as it was in the first game.
Of course.
She has a white thing over a green thing over a red thing with green pants.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Why do you have to keep mentioning her name?
Perhaps.
I think Leon is the most logically dressed character in this movie. Because, like, excuse me, or at least logically designed, because he's the one who actually looks like himself still. Sounds like himself, because Matt Mercer and Paul Mercier have very similar voices. And,
Yep, he's dead.
And wouldn't you know it, he only had 6 weeks to retirement. Why is she wearing a belt over top of her sweater?
Who knows?
Is this a woman thing I don't get?
Perhaps it is.
Can any of the women in the audience tell me why a woman would wear a belt over top of a sweater?
Uh-oh. They're
We're
replacing the
about to
virus.
have another outbreak. Oh, that cut away too quickly.
Too bad the Red Queen's not here to just kill them all.
Remember when they briefly tried to make the Red Queen a thing in the games?
Yep, in Umbrella Chronicles.
Yeah.
Oh no, Rebecca Chambers is totally going to get infected and turned into a zombie.
Yeah, just kidding. Main playable characters in these movies never actually die. Notice how I did say main playable characters.
She was a main playable character in an RE0.
Yes.
And it's a good thing she just synthesized a cure.
Gotta get to the cure I just made. And had exposition about how conveniently fast it was. I need to get a new mouse pad. This one's falling apart.
I need to get a new laptop.
Yeah, me too. I think
That
that
way-
might be part of the reason why my capture card is lagging quite a bit. Again, this is a good laptop. Still a good laptop, so I don't know why it'd be lagging. Now I wonder, does she just keep her old Stars gear around or something?
Possibly. Maybe out of nostalgia.
Okay, now run around and give that to all of your friends who are about to fucking die.
She probably didn't synthesize enough. So now she's got to get this
a
data.
Massive bank of flash drives. Why does that exist?
Who knows?
That's the door sound effect from Doom. That's also the door sound effect that I used when I had a door opening and closing in Alternative Saga.
That's also the sound effect of Cyborg Sonic Cannon slowed down.
Yes. Yes, it is. Actually, I think that might be...
Oh, another deja vu to Resident Evil 1.
Why couldn't we have just made a movie out of that instead of having endless homages and all the other ones?
I knew you so well.
Aaron, you were that character who only barely got introduced. Man, she was badass in the other games. At least, you know, in the game she was in. Why is she such a fucking loser now?
Well, she's been out of action for God knows how long.
Now drop it on his head. Drop it on his head. Drop it on his head before he can get up. You remember what these things do if you don't do that, Rebecca. Smash it. There we go. His skull would have been shattered well before now.
Yep.
And in fact, his skull still isn't shattered.
Hey, at least he's down. Who knows, Rebecca?
Because Capcom wanted to make another movie, and they were running out of previous Resident Evil characters. And they still don't want to use Jill in this, for some reason.
Or Barry.
Yeah, or Barry.
They did use him in RE Revelations too.
Yeah, but he's never had a game to himself.
Besides that one time. Besides that one time he was teamed up with Leon.
On the boat, yes, but that was still co-starring. Like,
So
I
what?
Really
so
think
what?
Gaiden counts like that, you know?
So would Barry Burton for his own game would have infinite Magnum ammo? I have this.
You know what would be neat? A Barry Burton game set entirely on a train. Like, the whole game is just that train section from the opening of,
RE0.
Yeah.
AKA that prequel game that has many problems.
Yes, including being a, Why are you drinking the contaminated water? Why are you drinking the water?
Who knows why?
Yeah, the prequel game that doesn't really explain a whole lot and raises more questions than it probably ought to.
Like, how did Rebecca end up losing all of her badassery from that game?
Yeah, and also, if you're playing, it is the first game in the series, completely spoils, all of, nice jiggle physics, all of, the twists in the first game. And also contradicts the N64 version of Resident Evil 2, and,
hey, Chris.
Generally How did you get here?
He probably got a report.
A bunch of red shirts.
You sound different again.
Chris, why do you have a different voice again? And why is your hair black? It was red last time I saw it.
Seriously, Chris Redfield's hair has gotten progressively darker with every iteration. It was red in RE1. It was reddish-brown in Code Veronica. Brownish-red... Sorry, it was brownish-red in Code Veronica. Reddish-brown in Remake. And from then on up until, like, Resident Evil 6, and now it was sort of a blackish-brown, and now it's just straight-up black.
You know...
So what the fuck?
You know... Oh, this is the only Resident Evil movie that Phalis has yet to review.
Bad touch, stranger danger. Oh, wait, I know you.
Yeah. They used to be teammates.
Mass murder in Ontario, Why was... Hang on, Ontario and Chicago aren't really that close to each other. Like, there's a whole state between Ontario and Chicago.
Ah, look, she's wearing her Stars colors again.
I was gonna say, is this Power Rangers where everybody has to wear the colors of their uniforms for all time? Jill always wears blue. Wesker always wears black. Chris always wears some combination of green. And Rebecca wears green, white, and red all the time.
And Slade wears orange and black.
And Barry wears red.
He's a merchant of death whom we preemptively struck early on and somehow didn't kill. And she's like, I'm sorry, are we run by Hydra?
Remember, no Russian.
Well, there was one time when Chris Redfield was voiced by Captain America. I'm not talking Brian Bloom.
That was your first mistake. They work with the Chinese.
Oh, God. Didn't we already take China in Resident Evil 6?
Yes, but they managed to bounce back from us nuking them in the last game.
God damn it. Oh, lovely. Resident Evil 4 callback.
Hey, I think that might be a Sony laptop in the background.
Oh, goody!
And I think that might be a Sony TV.
Alex, how
What?
much... Is there more product placement here than in Man of Steel?
Considering that was at least fairly logic. Why is the prop the prop is clipping through the fucking... The prop was clipping through the plane. And now she's just in her STARS gear with no explanation.
Yep.
She started as Science Geek, switched to Spec Ops, and then switched back. Also, yeah, that is literally the fucking STARS gear from the Resident Evil 1 remake. The only thing she's missing is the red bandana.
Isn't she in her 30s?
By now, probably. She was like 19 when, No, she was like... I think she was 17 when Resident Evil 1 happened.
Yeah, she was around 17 to 18.
Yeah, thanks, Johnny Gat. Why?
So, Breaking Bad...
Why are we talking up Breaking Bad? Is that
Because
more product placement?
Perhaps it is. So now we're in Colorado.
Let's see here. Breaking Bad aired on AMC. Original network AMC. Production company Sony Pictures Television. Distributor Sony Pictures Television.
Oh, hi, Leon. You're doing your best impression of Chris in RE6.
And you have no moral high ground to come at me for being drunk on a fucking 3 a.m. or 7 a.m. or whatever the fuck. Oh! So different to the one you already had then.
Oh, and this is the scene where
Jack Daniels?
and this is the scene where that video of Chris asking Leon to fuck his sister came from.
Seriously, I think that might be either Jim Beam or Jack Daniels, which would be more product placement. Why
Chris,
is
you're
Leon
skipping
a
it.
drunk in this movie only?
because his whole squad got killed.
And he didn't learn anything from Chris in the last time, or, you know, Leon's kind of been through a lot of shit and kind of shrugged it off a bit. So why is he depressed now?
Who knows?
That whole Breaking Bad scene could have been cut.
Yes, it could have.
What? That's like something that you'd write into a fucking parody. Yes. I'm currently playing like a combination of Gendo Akari and Albert Wesker. It's never gonna fucking end until we end it.
Yep.
You weren't with Metro SWAT. You're a Secret Service agent.
Perhaps he went to being Metro SWAT. Well, perhaps rather he was assigned.
I mean, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense as a career change, but hey, I think that might be Resident Evil 1 music right there. What exactly made it a smart bomb?
Perhaps it had that logo from Star Fox.
Leon's hair is starting to look gray.
Look,
They
I have
completely switched places from the last game.
Look, I have a ruler right here. We can settle this now if we'd like.
You guys were actually on opposite sides of this same fucking table. Well, not even like a year ago. Hey, let's watch those lips sync.
Bum 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 bum.
Okay, that is taken completely directly from The Walking Dead.
The Walking Zed. Previously on TFS's The Walking Zed.
Last time on The Walking Dead.
Okay, that's not Jim Beam or Jack Daniels. I can't tell what that is.
So I sent you a picture of my copies of the Naruto Blu-rays.
Yes, I did. I saw that, rather. Herpaderp. I saw those.
What? They actually come in good packaging.
As opposed to that, what was it? Triple feature, quad feature, whatever the fuck it was?
Oh, yeah, that thing that Viz Media went with just for the memes.
That had to be it. I can't imagine that actually being something somebody looked at and said, yeah, that legitimately looks good.
Obviously, they went with it because of the memes. They knew people were gonna...
Fucking had to. Had to, man. I'm like 99% sure that's a Sony laptop.
At the very least, Viz Media is better with memes than Funimation is.
Yeah, because they don't put their memes in the fucking shows.
Like the Tide Pod challenge in High School DxD.
I want to take the person who wrote that translation and smother them with Rhea Scremery's boobs.
Sadly, you would have to find a way to get Jamie Markey to say yes to that. Which she would not.
Oh, hi. I think I'm just gonna leave you alone. I think you're having a very heavy period.
Oh my.
Somebody didn't lock the door.
And somebody's throat got slit.
Combat boots, but with the pants rolled up past the ankles. You're not actually doing anything. Okay, now you did something. All you were doing was pushing your arm against his chest.
Yeah, Los Illuminados want payback for that royal ass kicking I gave them in RE4.
But wasn't that like 10 years ago now?
Yes.
I guess that must be another side effect of all the steroids he takes. Leon, you are looking way too much like Dante.
Even though he's not mocapped by Dante.
Yeah, Chris is the one mocapped by Dante. Oh. Oh no. I think we might have stumbled upon Vulcan Raven.
A giant and shaman.
Probably scores pretty well in the muktuk eating contest.
Yes, I had to pronounce it the same way that Paul Aiding did.
You are wasting hundreds of thousands of dollars shooting like that rather than in one spot. Hey, how much you want to bet that's a Sony phone? A phony, if you will.
Well, he's dead.
He would not have a lower torso if he'd been shot by that. You know, Chris, you are the ace fucking shot. The guy with... Why is Rebecca's hair redder than Chris's?
Who knows?
It was brown earlier. What the fuck? Shoot the tires.
With a pistol that far away?
They weren't that far away when they started.
Leon, shut the fuck up. Better answer.
gave it, it landed next to him.
That was...
Hey, wait a second, didn't Leon have blonde hair in the first game?
I think.
Okay, so why do the male protagonists' hairs get darker with every iteration?
Who knows? I swear that at call, I'm like, oh.
The modeling on that laptop is really weird.
You mean really weird? You're not going to get the Family Guy reference I just made. Ah, Rebecca, what are you doing in a wedding dress? Now, what is this?
Welcome to arranged marriage. I hope you like zombies.
Zombies in a box.
They're living in a box. They're living in a wooden box.
I could do the Justin Timberlake song, but I won't.
Oh, hello, it's a holodeck. Stick them in the fridge.
Who took off my clothes while I was asleep?
No one you need to know about.
I'm gonna sue you so hard, and I'm gonna make a big stink about it on Twitter.
Oh, God.
You'll never be able to do business in the illegal weapons dealing sector ever again.
Hey, at least there'd actually be evidence.
Yes. Because we ran out of other letters in the alphabet, we had to go back to the very beginning.
Yep.
Now her hair looks like it's brownish black with bleached blonde highlights.
Well, don't
Why
forget.
was it red earlier?
Well, don't forget they're switching up models. Indeed.
Let's watch those lips sync again.
Bum 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 bum. I thank you.
So that's why she drank the water.
Yep.
I'm slightly distracted by her cleavage. Somebody spent way too much time modeling her boobs in that.
Well, I'm surprised he's not pronouncing it as Raccoon City. Meanwhile, Rocket be like, so what? So what's this I hear about a Raccoon City?
I am Groot.
What? They don't have raccoons in Raccoon City?
I am Groot.
That's bullshit.
I am Groot.
Look, I get it, but still, there should be raccoons in Raccoon City.
I am Groot.
Is it weird that I could do a decent Bradley Cooper impression?
Is it weird that I can do a decent Vin Diesel impression?
Well, it's not that hard since he's only speaking 3 words.
Yes.
I am Groot. Hey, the sun will come up tomorrow.
Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. MMD, what the fuck? No, that's a micro SD card. You guys didn't rip this off from Homeland at all, did you?
Perhaps they did.
Hey. She looks familiar. She looks like the model that they're using for Rebecca, but with blonde hair.
How convenient.
Yes, you look so much like her because we use the same model with... Literally the earrings are the same. Holy shit, all they did was change the hair texture.
Good lord. Oh, you know. Places. Inside you. What?
Wow,
What?
wow, wow, wow.
This whack job. This whack job literally kept his wife's severed arm inside of a box.
Why didn't you just keep the damn ring, dumbass?
Because he's insane.
I have never noticed how attractive Rebecca was until right now. Somebody has spent way too much time modeling her entire model in this.
Yep. Wow.
What is this, Metal Gear Solid 2?
Hey, that was on a Sony console, too.
Hey. Where the hell did you find this information? Was it on that guy's phone?
Yes.
Why was it on that guy's phone?
He knew too much. And he went too far. Those are my lines. Those are his lines.
He tried so hard and got so far.
Not even remotely close to what I was referencing. You have not seen Pablo Francisco, have you?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, Fran and I have something to introduce you to at some point.
You know, it's a shame that this entire scene is so creepy because Rebecca looks fucking stunning in that dress.
Yes, she does. Oh, you know that guy on the left of the woman on the right? He's the Bane.
Of fucking course. That guy must have to eat like 5 whole cows a day.
Perhaps that's what they give him. But in order to get the cows, they need to go rob it from the Nufu. Ooh, aliens?
Like pre-milking too, so he can get all the caffeine. Sorry, calcium.
And you have no idea what I just referenced.
Destroy all humans.
Not even close.
Yeah, I don't.
I was making a Teen Titans reference. There is literally an alien species made out of tofu called Nufu,
Huh.
and their leader is one Rob Paulson. I am the source.
Inevitable tomorrow. That... What? Oh no, I saw an ad for Lemoyne.
Oh God, no,
This is
no.
Lemoyne's taxi cab service.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars.
Stars. Let me see what spring is.
Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you.
There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. Why did you fall on your ass?
I don't know. Oh, he's gonna be a zombie now. Why does he look like OJ from the live action Resident Evil movies?
I think that was LJ, but
Oh, LJ, right? My
that's a
bad.
good question. Yeah, the juice was not in that movie. As interesting as that would have been. What is that? More zombie outbreaks in Resident Evil.
NYPD.
Anthony
I
Ishizuka. That is a... I thought most of the Japanese population in America was in the West Coast.
Perhaps they wanted to expand to New York.
Eh, maybe.
Oh, great. We're going to have to nuke a whole bunch more cities, aren't we?
Well, that's Manhattan gone. Fuck you, Movie Bob. Oh, hey, it's the One World Trade Center. Or the Freedom Tower, whatever the fuck they call it. Can't wait for that to get exploded. Is this the girl from the last movie?
No.
Okay, who the fuck is she?
Probably a new recruit.
Somehow I feel like all of these guys are expendable.
Whatever gave you that idea?
The fact that only 2 of our crew members are actually from Resident Evil games.
Hey, to be fair, that one chick voiced by Laura Bailey in Degeneration survived.
Yes.
And that guy, and that one guy, from Damnation survived.
Why don't we just kill Arius?
I don't know.
Like, you've been perfectly happy to kill all of the other bad guys so far. Why do none of you have protective headgear on?
Motorcycle.
Well, I guess I know what Leon's gonna be riding.
The Jeep. Ah, just kidding. He's on the motorcycle.
Why are you guys jumping like that? That's really bad for your suspension.
Who knows?
Like, with the motorcycle, they might as well have just pulled out fucking Dante.
And did what Dante does with a motorcycle in DMC 5.
Rips it in half and turns it into a weapon, yes.
One sec, I'll be right back.
Okay. See, that is just a vaguely threatening logo. It's like an arrowhead. I don't know why they do that for a water company. Water company logos tend to be, I don't know, friendly looking. Yes, just throw a grenade in the middle of New York City. They totally didn't notice that Humvee pull up behind them, nor did they notice the guy on the fucking motorcycle. Who's this? Well, let's send the guy who's not from any of the games up to look at it. Rather than throwing a grenade under the truck and... Oh no, look at that. An unimportant character in a Resident Evil thing got his head cut off by a fucking
Aw, cute
zombie
doggy.
Doberman. Why don't you just kill them?
Because we need a cool action scene.
There is no way a zombie Doberman would be able to keep up with a motorcycle. Also, now Chris has to drive by himself and his muscles are too big for that.
So we lost us the Expendables.
Huh. Bullshit, that dog was weighed enough to do that. I know Dobermans are heavy, but come on. Leon, okay, you have a gun.
Slow motion action scene.
Welcome to Zack Snyder's Resident Evil.
With more slow-mo and
No,
more...
wait, I'm sorry, it's Michael Bay's Resident Evil, again.
But didn't he do... But what... Didn't he do Resident Evil... But didn't he do Resident Evil 6?
That is a waste of a fucking grenade, Leon.
Hey, you can never be too sure.
Cool guys don't look at explosions. They are really going to fucking and liquid ocelot this shit, or at least try to. Let's watch those lips sync again.
Bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 bum.
Hey, putting a mask on that guy means we don't have to animate the rest of his face.
In half an hour. Why not
So,
now?
ample time for her to create a new vaccine.
You know, there's a YouTube channel that does NSFW speed runs to see how long it takes for them to find not safe for work imagery.
Well, I think it might be cheating to put a movie on fast forward to do that, but yeah.
Yep, she's totally dead, guys. Totally 110% dead. No
Just
need to
like-
double tap.
Yeah, just like Alice in all of the appearances she's made. In fact, she's actually dressed like Alice.
Oh, God. Is that a Toyota Prius?
Yes, it is. More product placement, ladies and gentlemen. And that is a Humvee. Unfortunately, that's not product placement because, well, Hummers are not sold anymore.
Neither are DeLoreans.
Come to Lemoyne Cabs! I lost my law license, so I had to start driving a cab.
Chris, what good was shooting that camera gonna do?
Much less, what good was shooting that camera after it had already seen you?
Mr. Redfield?
Mr. Redfield. Nah, I gotta get to the gym in 20 minutes.
I've killed a lot of people, bub.
Considering she's a, named Army of the Dead, that's a Zack Snyder movie.
Oh my God.
In fact, it's coming out this month. Well, not this month, but next month.
Ah. Was that Ruben's voice that came out of him? Because that sounded like Ruben's voice.
Yeah, that didn't sound like the guy who's been doing them so far.
Someone
Zombies.
forgot to dub over that.
Zombies. You're sending zombies after Chris Redfield. The one thing that he knows best how to kill. That's like sending in bread to take care of ducks. That's like sending in cookies to take care of milk. Zombies are to Chris Redfield.
No. Oh, that's
Colonial
like
Marines are to a fucking alien.
No. That's like sending cookies to the Cookie Monster.
Cookie.
or the Cotton Candy Ghost against Scooby-Doo and Shaggy.
Like, wow, man. Scoob, the monster's made entirely out of food, dude.
That actually happened in the second live-action Scooby-Doo movie. I'm not making that up.
It's like sending pizza after a Ninja Turtle, dude. I didn't know Chris Redfield was a professional wrestler.
You should know by now. We played RE5. Now we're suddenly in John Wick. Yep.
That was awful sound mixing. The fuck is going on with your audio, guys? Sony up.
Why the fuck? His pistol is still in his holster, and it's also in his hand. Why?
Perhaps he has 2 guns, bitch.
Yes, but
And like I said, now we're suddenly in John Wick.
it literally is John Wick.
Somebody actually made a supercut out of Leon and Chris's fights in this movie, with John Wick music.
Huh. Cool. And a fucking attitude adjustment from Chris Redfield.
So why was Movie Bob? So what was Movie Bob saying about New York that you were like, "Fuck you, Movie Bob"?
He basically wants all of New York City to be Manhattanized.
He's an idiot.
Yeah. I love how I didn't even have to explain the many, many, many reasons why that's a bad fucking idea.
No, you did not. Because even I can tell.
Is that the Stars logo on that pistol?
Perhaps it is.
Okay, so
Don't
he does
forget-
have another holster on his back, but I thought that holster was pointing things for his left hand earlier. And Chris is using so many...
Poosh!
A
DDT.
fucking DDT! Chris is using so many wrestling and judo moves here.
Is that a problem?
No, it's just funny. I wouldn't have thought the Air Force would teach him much hand-to-hand combat, but then again, I also wouldn't have thought that the Air Force would need a certified sniper.
Well, don't forget that Chris is also part of the BSAA, so I'm sure they would have to teach him quite a bit.
Oh yeah, and he was also Spec Ops. Hey, these guys are Slade soldiers. All they need is an orange half to their mask.
Really, dude?
Why did you come after him with a fucking 1-inch blade?
A scalpel? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
That is literally Bane from Arkham Origins.
You can't stop him. He's the Juggernaut. You can't stop this motherfucker. Holy shitballs! Holy shitballs!
Man, even
Oh.
that guy shouldn't be a match for boulder punching Chris Redfield.
Oh, incendiary grenade.
Where did you keep that on your body, Crit? That is an incredibly short pin. The bottom of his boots look like they were textured for worn metal.
Perhaps they were. You never know.
But those boots are made out of rubber. No! She looks like she has blood poisoning all over her boobs. So,
Tell me, goddammit, or I will create the plot, or I will create the plot of The Last of Us 2.
Where is it? Want to talk about bears and rabbits?
And where did you pull that one out on?
the Batman Begins game. Chris, that guy is a worse shot than you are being right now. All you have to do is wait for his ammo to run out and, punch him really hard. This is Naked Gun levels. Holy shit, they're point blank range. They can't fucking hit each other. Chris is at is a fucking sniper. He
Well, at
has
least that's-
awards for marksmanship on his desk in Resident Evil 2. These guys are doing a lot of jujitsu here, which is really nice. That was a nice bridge from Chris there.
Hey, at least the fight scenes look great.
Yes, they do. See, it was a mistake to let him get to his feet. There we go. Nice spear and a... How did he counter that? You can't counter in midair. This is not... You can't counter in midair. You can't counter a tackle in midair. Trust me, I've tried.
Perhaps this guy has superpowers. Ding, ding, ding. Round 3. Fight.
Fight! Mortal Kombat! Oh, wait, wrong company. Capcom presents Marvel Comics. Man, that's weak sauce, Chris. You should have punched right through that glass.
Oh, man, that hurts.
Oh, that's gonna leave a concussion. I don't remember anything. Last thing I remember was being
Ooh,
Sailor
he
Lautner in
dead.
the Twilight movies. Why does... Actually, that's a good point. He looks a lot like Jacob from the Twilight movies.
And not as shirtless. No, god damn it, I'm not doing that.
I mean, I'm not voiced by Captain America anymore, but I'm gonna say, we don't trade lives.
Then
That guy's
Dr.
gonna get up.
Then Doctor Strange is like, I will trade both of your lives for this stone. Rude.
He's gonna... So the burns only burned off his leather jacket.
Just like what happened with Doomsday.
How can you still talk? You were shoved head first through glass.
Oh.
Okay, so he has gone from Bane to the Batman who laughs. The Bane Man who laughs.
Oh god, now he's a Titan mook from Arkham Asylum and City.
That's the sound Masato's car made when it hit the fucking ground.
In actual Ava or in
Both.
alternative Saga?
Both.
Oh,
I used the
God.
same sound effect. Like, Gynax has the General Series 6000 sound effects collection as well as me, so. That's a sound of metal hitting metal, not a sound of metal exploding.
We still need to get around to getting episode 3 out there.
I'm actually working on that. I'm not working on it at the moment, but I am constantly working on it. And like whenever oh hey, it's the guy from the front of the box.
Of course.
There were some rather complicated visual effects that I wound up having to It's not exactly stuff I had to learn anything new about, but it certainly took up a lot of fucking time. Why does this guy have 2 heads?
Because one of them is that one guy.
Okay, Leon, how did you get your motorcycle all the way to the top floor?
He just did. Oh, great. It's another tyrant. Well, we know how to
Well-
double tap his ass.
Well, he's got his heart on the outside of his body, or near enough to it. Where's your knife, Leon? Well, Leon should never walk again, but he's going to because Resident Evil protagonists are made out of heavy fucking metal. Leon was on his knees, and then all of a sudden he was on his feet. Chris! Hey, Chris! You want help any time here, buddy?
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
I think about it every night and day. And a nice hammer kick from Leon Scott Kennedy. It's impossible, but it was nice.
Oh, jeez. Somehow I survived that. Hopefully some Dark Lord of the Sith won't just suddenly survive.
Rebecca, now would be a good time to get angry.
That's the secret, Cap. I'm always angry.
Oh, really? You seem like such a nice girl.
After what she's been through, she has every right to always be angry.
Yeah, that's another thing. Rebecca and Barry have had the least amount of screen time of any Resident Evil character, and yet they've turned out the most well-adjusted of all of them, probably because they haven't been through quite as much bullshit. Why did you not take Rebecca straight to this location?
Who knows?
That's the sound of a growling cat. Why is a cat growling in part of your sound effects?
Wow.
And now you've turned into Deathstrike from X-Men.
Not my favorite Kelly Who role.
Surprise, motherfucker. But, because it's a...
Oh, shit.
When did the sci-fi weapons become a thing?
Who knows?
Bullshit. Bullshit. This is not Furious 7. You should have gone for the head!
They went for one head, they just didn't go for the other one.
And because it's a flying vehicle in a Resident Evil property, it is going to fucking crash.
Perhaps this might subvert expectations.
Oh no, is this a recent
Never
Ryan
mind.
Johnson venture?
Never mind. He already took out the girl with the laser gun.
Yes, because that would totally work. Hey now, Captain America was played by the other guy. Captain America, of course, having the habit of running exploding motorcycles into things. Hey, you're not supposed to be Spider-Man.
Nor are you Venom.
We are Venom.
The guy who voiced Venom in that movie ended up passing away.
No. You
He was
should have at least
also-
said Hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista, chicken. I thought
Okay,
cool
you
guys don't look at
lose your cool
explosion.
card. You guys lose your cool card. You looked at an explosion.
I was gonna say, I thought cool guys don't look at explosions.
And of course the ring is intact for some reason. Well, mostly intact. They're lingering on that. Is it gonna get stepped on? No. No, it's not.
You gotta inhale
That's the
that.
Darth Vader breathing sound. Don't even try to hide it, guys. That is half of the Darth Vader breathing sound. It's missing the ch and
Okay, she looks fine now. Rebecca, it's me, Chris. You know, that guy that totally saved you in the first game. But I was in the prequel game. Yeah, but you ended up losing your things.
yeah, you wound up losing all of the cool weapons you got.
Hey, that aircraft didn't get shot down.
There's still time left.
And hey, that chick survived.
Bullshit. Bullshit that craft would even be airworthy.
Leon. Yep.
Now he sounds like Roger Craig Smith.
Only now.
Yeah. Do you guys maybe want to land so we can load up our fucking people and get to a hospital, you know, one that's not infested by zombies?
Or we could just, disperse the air.
That too.
So now we
do that
didn't.
too.
So now we didn't have to nuke Manhattan.
And thus the Manhattan Project did not come to, fruition. I wonder... Wait a second, if those people were already zombified, how are they being affected by this?
Because has the vaccine. And LJ is back to normal.
Lame. I'm just glad they didn't bring him back as a clone in any of the fucking movies.
Good, because he wasn't funny.
You know, they probably would have. If they could have convinced him to come back. You know, it's really telling. It is very telling. When you look at Snoop Dogg's filmography, it's very telling that he turned that role down.
Good thing he did, because that would have been a massive L on his film career. And now Rebecca's hair's red again.
Why is her hair red? Why does it keep... Did they mix up the fucking textures? Did they accidentally apply, like, the blonde texture to the red and then it canceled out and made it brown?
Who knows?
Well, we're gonna keep on like this until Capcom decides that Resident Evil has to die.
And after Resident Evil 7 was so successful,
Yeah. You know how the pattern goes, Leon. You're probably gonna be in Resident Evil 9.
and Akuma's gonna have to give us the rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher.
Here's your rocket launcher. Now kill that son of a bitch. Even though Akuma could totally do that by himself. I just thought of something.
You know, at least
where
it
was...
wasn't Wonder Woman 1984.
I just thought of something, Alex.
What?
Where was Dante during all of this?
That's a good question. He lives just outside of Raccoon City, which is somewhere in New York State.
Oh, right. He was probably busy dealing with the, dealing with that cult that worships his dad, or...
Sequel bait. Sequel bait.
Yep. Kevin Dorman voiced Chris in this movie.
Erin J. Cahill, as Rebecca Chambers, who was the Pink Ranger in Power Rangers Time Force. Jason Font is Aaron. Jason Font is Aaron. And Lex Lang was in this. And Jason Font did mocap as well.
So, what are we rating this?
I don't know.
I'll just give it a 7 like I gave it the other their two movies.
Yeah, I was thinking either a 6.5 or a 7, yeah.
So, next movie, what are we doing on your... Oh, wait. We're going to be taking a break from picks after Suicide Squad Hell to Pay. To do, the
Yes.
Monsterverse.
Yes, we'll be doing Godzilla, then we'll be doing Kong Skull Island, then Godzilla King of the Monsters, and then
Godzilla vs. Kong. Which is getting a simultaneous release on HBO Max on March 31st. Yes, Bang Zoom once again dubbed this. Which is funny considering Bang Zoom never really puts their credits on anything. Like, look at most of the anime they distribute and try to see if their credits end up being somewhere. They aren't. Jesus, these credits go on for so long. What? No,
I think the thing about Bang Zoom not putting their name on a lot of stuff is probably because Bang Zoom is a subcontractor mostly. They tend to work for, like, companies like Viz, etc. that don't actually have their own studios.
Meanwhile, Studiopolis would not hesitate to put people's names on their projects.
Yes, indeed. Credits, they go on. And they mean to go on and on and on and on and on.
Toei, no!
Oh,
No, we
Digital
can't have
Center.
Toei anywhere near your stuff like this. They'll make it drag out too long.
They'll make it drag out too long, and then they'll lose the original negative.
After all, have you seen their adaptation of One Piece?
Climb aboard and bring along all your
It's not very good in
friends.
hindsight.
Yeah, that...
Like, at first it used to be 2 chapters an episode. Then it started bogging down to almost a chapter per episode.
At least
I am not making that up.
a chapter an episode is better than Naruto got at some points.
Based on Capcom's video game, Resident Evil.
And it can actually say
shit.
that without us. Yeah, it can actually say that with a straight face.
At least it's
Unlike
more...
the fucking live action ones.
Unlike Resident Alice.
Resident Alice. Paul W.S. Anderson's masturbation sessions.
They go on for about an hour and a half. Each.
And rarely rise above it.
Alright, so next we'll be putting on the Justice League 2-parter in Blackest Night.
And that should be on the first disc of the first season, right? Or second disc? Sorry, I forgot to hit push to talk because Discord's having problems. Anyways, so, yeah. Let's see here. That'll be first disc of the first season, right?
Yes.
Thought so. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want a free upgrade to the PS5 version of the Final Fantasy VII Remake, now is a great time to buy it on Amazon because it's $30.
Oh, goody. They're flip-flopping between Heard's status on Aquaman 2. As far as I know, she's still in there. Why is she still in there?
Because Jeff Johns is an idiot.
And of course, I was chastised by a Jeff Johns simp.
Jeff Johns can write good comics. He cannot do movies. He needs to be kept away from fucking movies.
Yes, he needs to be kept far away from movies. So far away that he is nowhere near Hollywood. All right, so it's season 1, episode 4. Let me know when you have it queued up, and I will start it.
Yep, had to switch out the discs.
Right. Basically, the premise is Jon Stewart did a naughty and has to be put on trial for it. Supposedly did a naughty.
Thank you, Warner Brothers. This is just called Blu-ray disc trademark.
Oh, boy.
And there's no thumbnail, which is kind of unprofessional, guys.
Of course. All right.
I'm waiting on the fucking anti-piracy warnings to go away.
Previously on piracy is a terrible thing. Anime viewers be like, I'll ignore that.
Last time on If I Pirated This, I wouldn't have to be sitting through your stupid fucking...
You didn't even go to menu, guys? Seriously?
What?
It didn't. It didn't go to menu. It literally did not go to menu.
How strange. Did you press the square button?
No, I did not.
Well, for menu, just press the square
Secret
button.
Origins in Blackest Night. There we go.
All right.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
And in 4x3 as opposed to 16x9 like season 2. Because it wasn't until season 2 where they did it 16x9.
Why exactly does this look less jagged than Superman Doomsday?
Even though Superman Doomsday came out years after this show ended.
Yeah, like a decade later.
Superman Doomsday came out in 2007.
2007. Wasn't this like 1998?
This show came out in 2001.
Oh, okay.
And Unlimited ended in 2005. Huh. But they're not Martians.
New. Us not having mouths makes us very easy to animate.
Indeed. We were originally going to use Kyle Rayner for this, but then we ended up wanting to go with Jon Stewart. Little bit of trivia there.
Interesting. Was that a rights issue? Because I know DC has this really stupid thing where they won't...
I don't know, because Kyle Rayner was in Superman, the animated series.
Yeah. Because they won't let characters show up in other things if they're in something else sometimes. Like
well,
Batman.
Superman ended it before or Justice League started.
Huh.
Hell,
'Cause I
it's
was gonna
ending.
say because of issues with like Superman Returns and other things, they didn't want Clark Kent to be in the the actual Superman costume until the end, and even then they didn't get it, which is very strange.
Was that for Smallville?
Smallville, yes. And
Why? Why is the title for this episode in lowercase?
that's a good question. Then again, everything is in lowercase here.
Strange.
Who's the private dick who gets all the chicks?
Yeah, no, you ain't leaving on my watch.
Hey, that's the same sound effect.
I'm just gonna go about my usual business.
Man, you're a dick, Jon Stewart. You couldn't, I don't know, taken the money out of his pocket rather than dangling him in upside down?
Motherfucker, you do.
And everybody hates him. Tell me you get that reference.
I don't.
Everybody hates Chris.
Oh, okay, now I get it. Never mind. I should have seen that coming. Wally.
Why were the subtitles out of order on that?
Who knows? Why are you watching this with subtitles?
Because I always watch things with subtitles. I like to make sure I get all the dialogue. Plus, I also
What if
like to
you're-
point out the issues in the subtitles. Why is that? This is supposed to be vector animation. Why was that such low res?
Who knows?
That's the same sound effect as Green Lantern's ring. Just modified a
Goodness
little.
gracious.
That's also the same.
But so yeah, guess which two characters aren't going to be in this episode?
The two that could pretty much end this in a fucking snap of their fingers.
No.
No, I know that.
Wonder Woman and Batman will not be appearing in this episode. Oh, you know, usual stuff.
It's an alien invasion. Have you never seen that before? Considering he kind of lives here on our planet and you're invading our planet, yes it is.
Damn, Shira.
That is more Green Lantern effects.
Oh my god, this is recycled in Teen Titans. This tune.
Fantastic.
Then again, it's probably the same composer.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Hot damn! That's Martian Manhunter.
Hey, Mr. Manhunter, can you sign my action figure?
Wow, they are just doing all of the collateral damage today.
Yep. Oh, Shire is pissed.
Why are the Flash sound effects so...
Ouch.
That's the fucking sound effect from earlier. That's the metal crunching sound effect. Internet data center, Hans Furniture, Travel. And none of them are aliased. For some reason.
Hi, Superman.
Wouldn't this be
We were-
ripping his costume to shreds by now?
Nah.
Well, it's a good thing those guys left the car before you landed on it, John. That's the same sound effect. That's the same metal crunching sound effect. They must love that.
Motherfucker, I'm the
You
only
must not
superhero
like having a
around
split
here.
Identity. No.
Motherfucker, I said stop.
Ace Clothing. And backgrounds that look like they were drawn on JPEGs rather than vectorized.
Motherfucker, I swear, if you break this, I'll deck you.
Why has his suit not disappeared?
Who knows?
Four to beam up. In incredibly low resolution, for some reason. Painterly background, digipaint foreground. That makes sense, he said sarcastically.
Oh, you suck, John. We wanted Hal. Oh, but I thought we were asking for Kyle Rayner. Fuck Rayner.
What about Guy Gardner?
Fuck him too. Clearly, we're having too much fun.
What about Simon Baz?
Who?
What about Jessica Cruz?
She's not in this universe yet. Justice League versus the Fatal Five is when Jessica Cruz is in this universe.
Ah,
And Miss Martian,
neat.
utterly contradicting
They're
John Jones.
reusing our animation.
This was 2001 when it came out, Alex.
I know, but they could have come up with a more than 3-frame loop. See that? That's a better loop.
Oh, by the way, you might recognize Kilowog's actor just from him speaking.
A head that has 3 legs.
Hmm. Seems like
Something's up.
the Manhunters are acting awful sus.
You think we should toss him?
Yes, we should.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost. God damn it.
Why did you come quietly?
Perhaps maybe not to cause trouble.
Yes, because not causing trouble is surely the Justice League's prime objective. How can you sense him this far away?
Jean probably established a telepathic link with everybody.
Shouldn't that have finite range?
Did we establish a range?
Hmm.
Because I don't believe we
I
did.
can see where that texture ended.
Shira,
Shira,
the
have
only
you seen your back? You have wings.
also Shire, the only human on the ship is Wally. You're from Thanagar, Superman's from Krypton, and Jean is from Mars.
Superman had severe derp face in that cut. Why is there a line? Why is there a white outline around all the transparent bits of the ship?
Yeah, they really recycled a lot for Titan Rising.
Okay, you said you didn't want to start a war, and yet you're perfectly happy to destroy the ships.
Huh? Where'd he go? Oh, crap!
Yeah, those guys are pretty much certainly dead.
Oh, God, I saw where the cloud textures ended. Oh, no. Now you're making me see it, too.
I'm sorry.
Stop ruining my childhood, damn
Hey,
it!
that was a stock fire effect on the back. That's still a stock fire effect.
Go ahead! Wally.
Hey, I think I'm gonna land at Lando Calrissian's house. Is that okay?
No, they're owned by Disney.
God damn it.
We don't have any sci-fi properties at Warner Brothers.
Except for all the properties we do have.
Oh wait, we do own part of Star Wars.
They actually do own part of Star Wars. They own TV rights for the Clone Wars. And the Clone Wars, miniseries.
Ah, the good one by Gendy Tartakovsky.
Yes. But Disney now owns home video rights for all of them. I think.
Where'd he go? Yeah,
You were
sure you did.
literally just complaining that you didn't. You dumbass.
Oh, come on. We already tried that, sir.
Good luck with that.
Seriously, you're gonna go up against friggin' Superman?
Yes, much less Superman being backed up by approximately half of the fucking Justice League.
If Superman and Batman were both here, then let's just say that this would all be ended immediately.
Yeah.
Because one of the world's finest is one of the two finest in the Justice League. I didn't agree to getting probed, dipshit. We do not mean that kind of probing. Okay, that's fine then.
Because I want to share my weird porn tastes with the audience. Because they're going to go through my brain.
Oh,
You see, I like
goodness.
sex in the missionary position for the sole purpose of procreation. I'm the most degenerate person of all.
Why do you do? I totally didn't appropriate these in any way, shape, or form.
Hey, that's a Klingon warbird. Don't even try to hide that.
Oh, shit.
And so we took out an entire Starfleet. Hey, that's one of the tanks from Attack of the Clones. That's not how Green Lantern rings
Convenient.
work. Sorry, I meant the Phantom Menace, but it was also in Attack of the Clones as well.
Like I said, once Kilowog starts speaking, you'll know who his voice is. Alright, this is bullshit.
That's, not gonna fucking happen. Not exactly your fault, though.
To be continued. I'm gonna get the next one queued up and I'll wait for you.
Mine's gonna autoplay, I think.
Alright, so...
We're doing credits right now.
Yep. Any thoughts on the setup?
It's doing pretty good, I think.
But hopefully it won't be like, say, A Better World, where it had a great setup, but a terrible ending.
Okay, do you have it queued up?
Yep.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1.
So 3, 2, 1. Previously on Justice League. Alex?
Oh, sorry. I got it started. Yeah.
Okay, so you're on the recap?
We're in sync. Yeah, we're in the recap. You said 3, 2, 1 literally as I did, and even as the thing was muted. So
Ah. Interesting. I apologize if my black man voice is literally a Samuel Jackson. Yeah, you would have loved this show back when it aired.
no doubt.
Hey, I still love this show even now. Imagine if they did have Batman here. He would immediately know something's up. And nobody would question him.
Batman.
And nobody would question him because he's Batman. And questioning him is something you just don't do. Well, at the very least, Ace Soups is an investigative journalist.
Yes.
You know, something that has been his shtick since he became a reporter. Oh, shit.
What are you doing, Wally? The Joker's nowhere near this.
We're about to make it back to the Future 2 reference, aren't we? Well.
I'm sorry, that's funny. Flash as an attorney. I feel you, Shira. Where are the other GLs? By the way, they use the wipe transition from Star Wars. Damn, girl.
Wow, you guys suck. You guys fucking suck.
Well, don't forget they're going up against a detective. And she certainly knows how to hold her own in a fight. Did you know that there was once a time where Duck Dodgers crossed over with Green Lantern?
I believe I knew that at one point, yes.
That was
And
strange.
so the guy who is a giant ball just gets thrown around.
Kilowog seems interested in selling us some insurance, if you will.
I was gonna say.
That's Dennis Haysbert, the Allstate guy voicing Kilowog in this show.
Dennis Haysbert, is that you? The guy from the unit?
Oh my god. Oh, this seems familiar. A lawyer wasting time. Where have I heard that one before?
Why is the background aliased?
This is supposed to be vector animation. Why is it a fucking blow up?
Oh.
I'm surprised it took a fucking investigative reporter from Earth to figure that out.
You think... See, at least the DC animated universe understands that Superman is kind of a detective.
Yeah, and, by the way, Dennis Haysbert also played, God in Lucifer. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Deadly, yes. Talk to the Guardians of the Universe. Why is the background aliased?
Hey, you just said talk to the Guardians of the Universe, and here they are. My
I think
word.
it might be a cloaking device. You know, just throwing that out there.
Why was that outlined?
They appear to
And
have
yes,
re-rendered all of the character animation, and yet all the backgrounds seem to be stuck in really low res except for the big ones.
yeah, no. You pissed off the wrong hawk woman?
Why is that a Klingon warbird? The secret will stay buried with the Man of Steel and a guy who can phase through shit. Yeah, I don't think so.
I have you now.
committing a crime in the act of figuring out how to solve a
This
crime. Okay.
this kind of reminds me of a certain game that you streamed.
Oh, really? Which one?
You know, that one game that where you played a guy who hacked into things.
Oh. A game where you watch a lot of dogs.
Yep, the Manhunters want to destroy the Guardians.
Fuck those Marvel guys! Yeah!
Not those Guardians. So are we sure Jean isn't related to them?
Uh.
God
Why is
damn
the
it, I
background
tried.
aliased? Did you not draw it in a high enough resolution? Why is it aliased?
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm a member of the Flash family. We are incapable of dignity. Have you seen our TV show?
Hey, at least this Wally isn't the Wally West from that show.
Oh, God. Barry's entire family in that show is fucked up. Like, the one... What is up with the fucking chromatic aberration and banding? Was this rendered on a PS1?
Perhaps it was. God damn it. No.
Vibrate through it. You're the Flash. You can
do
do
real-
that.
We just fixed that.
I just cleaned up this mess. Can we keep it clean for 10 minutes? And you, didn't have an off switch because why?
Why would they need an off switch? Oh my god.
Oh my god! That's a picture of Jupiter turned blue. Yeah. A frame up that literally any idiot could have found out if you'd done a little spacewalk over there.
Which he did. Alright, fine, motherfucker. You get to live.
So if you could just do that, why did you go along with that? Why did you not... What?
Because he
Was
felt
John
that he was
just being
guilty.
stupid?
Apparently.
You know, I at least try to make sure my backgrounds when I'm zooming in an
Wally-
animation are the right resolution, you know? Don't have time
4
for
members of
what?
the... Yeah, they created the Manhunters. They really should have decommissioned them.
Yeah.
But then again, the Guardians of Oa are kind of fucking stupid.
Well, yeah, they did kind of do that thing where they kept erasing Guy Gardner's mind because he was finding out about all the stupid shit they were doing. Eh. Weakening? You haven't even scratched it. Okay, now you're melting through, and why is the background aliased again? Why is the background not aliased now when we're closer to it?
Pew 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 pew.
Oh, hi, it's most of the Justice League.
Except for Hawkgirl
Yes.
and Batman and Wonder Woman, whom, if they were in this episode, could utterly derail these guys easily.
That's a laser sound effect.
Pew 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 pew.
I know I've heard that sound somewhere before, but I don't remember where.
Oh, you did not just try to nuke us.
Was that in Dragon Ball Z at some point?
Perhaps it was. As a reminder, Dragon Ball Z was airing around this show's run.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That would have been a little funnier if John had said it. Stuart, not Jean. Oh, now Shire and the rest of the Green Lanterns are here.
Hey, this looks kinda like the Death Star.
They redesigned Oa in Justice League Unlimited.
Why was it aliased in the wide shot and not in the close shot?
Oh man.
Why is there a white haze around the edges?
Ah, motherfucker.
I thought you said you guys didn't have emotions. Why do you care that you were betrayed?
They lied.
He-Man!
Ah. Oh, motherfucker. No,
Shut
it
the
ain't.
fuck up, old man. How did
In
somebody
brightest
that
motherfucking
weak-willed-
day, and blackest motherfucking night, you all shall escape my motherfucking sight. Let those who worship evil's motherfucking might beware. Beware my power, Green Lantern's motherfucking light. Well, John Stewart just saved the day.
Those are stock explosion effects, stock firework effects, to be more precise. Shut the fuck up, you were giving up like 2 seconds ago.
See, I saved the day. Like I always do. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Alright, let's go home. I suppose that's true.
That was such a stupid expression on Wally's face.
Wally is a stupid guy in general. So, what did you think of that two-parter?
I like it. I think John was kind of a dumbass for going along with that, though.
Yes, he was. So next week we will be doing Suicide Squad Hell to Pay and Assault on Arkham.
Yes. Assuming, of course, Assault on Arkham actually shows up by that point.
So until then, and I am Kevin, and what was your name again? I forget.
Skip Guts McGillicuddy.
Okay, and we wish you the best.
Yep. See ya. Ending the stream now.
Bye.
Okay, go away. I have other stuff I gotta do.